Hey everybody, this is Melissa, urban fantasy author and aspiring novelist, coming to you with my very first video on my author channel. So, today I did a thing. Today I went into my boss's office and I handed her my retirement papers. And I told her that I would be retiring in November, this coming November. It'll be the beginning of November. I gave her a 4 week notice. So today is Wednesday, October 6th. So I that would be 4 weeks from today, will be November the 3rd. So I am retiring, and she was surprised. She knew I was going to be retiring. I had already discussed it with her back like early September, like the first week of September. And back then, I had told her that I was retiring in December, I think it was. But after talking to the retirement people and talking to my mother, I decided to go ahead and retire. Now, I'm anxious to get started on the next phase of my life. So, with my retirement, I'll be able to support myself and my family, and um, won't have a lot of money, but I'll be able to support myself and my family, and that's going to allow me to write. And I've been writing these last couple of months a lot. I used to write a lot, and then I fell out of it when I went through a divorce and had to concentrate on taking care of my family and making sure I provided for them. And then I had to not getting into it, but I lost my home, and then I ended up buying this home that I'm now currently staying in. And I've been here about six and a half years in this house. So for many, because of life, I stopped writing. Many years ago, I had a short story published, and I was shocked because it was the very first time I ever sent in anything, and it was the very first time I ever wrote a short story. And the first short story that I wrote and sent in for the first time was published by a very small publishing company called Lacrota Press, which they're now defunct. They've been defunct for many years, but they put my story, Raven's transformation, in their anthology, and it had science fiction, horror, and dark fantasy, which mine was urban fantasy. And ever since then, I've wanted to continue Raven's story and put it in an actual book. So that's what I'm working on right now. I've gotten up to chapter 9, getting ready to start chapter 10. Chapter 9 is finished, and getting ready to start chapter 10. So this is going to be kind of mostly my journey as and things that I'm learning and doing, and also when I learn stuff, I'm going to pass it on. So everything is going to be just about my book. It's going to be about the things that I've learned, business wise, YouTube wise, because it's new. I mean, even though I have another channel where I game because I love gaming. Um, if I learn how, as I learn different things about structuring the book, or if I find out different things about the industry, different things, and I'll be passing that along. And also, I have a couple of friends who are authors, and hopefully, if I can get this channel up and running, get some subscribers and whatnot, I may be able to convince them to come on to my channel. I'm hoping, maybe. But I'm also considering doing a podcast, because that's what I'm learning right now, is how to do a podcast. That's really cool. I love podcasts. I listen to them all the time. But I I have a teammate at work. One of the things she wants me to do is kind of do so I have to probably start a separate blog for that, but she wants me to do a retirement blog. So I got a lot of stuff to do. People are like, oh, you're going to be retired, you're going to be so bored. People do not know how many interests and hobbies and different things that I have. Now, the writing, I'm serious about that. I love gaming. I built the gaming computer. You can't see it, but I built a gaming computer a couple of years ago, and so I have interest in building computers as well. Reading, writing, uh, gaming, lots of stuff. So hopefully this will be an interesting channel for you, and I can share things with you that are interesting, entertaining, and also educational. You know, sometimes you can make education fun. I am very excited for my new phase of my life, even though it's called retirement. You don't really ever retire. You just, or at least I'm not going to ever retire. I'm always going to be working on something, doing something, and enjoying life. This is Melissa, your urban fantasy or your friendly neighborhood urban fantasy author, signing off. Thank you for listening.